'Cause that's what friends are for.
Good morning. Come on, man. Why are you falling asleep again? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
Where's my coffee? You brought my coffee? Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Good morning.
And welcome to Breakfast with Pals. Happy New Year. The last episode of the year. How's it going, my friends? How are you guys?
Good.
It's going.
How are you guys?
It's going.
Good. Good. How was your Christmas?
Mine was great.
Yeah, it was good.
I think we're all kind of like still waking up a little bit.
Yeah, we are. Long day yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went to take some boxes to the new place. Then we decided to go to Hollywood Studios and go to Skyline, and then we went all the way to Epcot and all that stuff. And we got home like at 1 o'clock in the morning or so. It was
Holy
cool.
moly.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool though. So it was good. It was fun.
That's the important thing. As long as you had fun, that's what matters.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. Yeah. Good morning, Cardi Mom, Mike. Who was there? Florida Freaks. Hey, we got a Florida Freaks there.
Yeah. I told him to show up. It's about time you showed up.
Oh man, nice to see you guys. So guys, today
Hey, Candy Mom.
we are going to be international. And why we're going to say this is because you know that Mr. Freaks and myself are in Florida.
Yes.
Mel is in Jersey.
Yes.
And we're going to have our special guests all the way from around the world, from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa,
From the United Kingdom.
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Correct.
Very proper.
It's over
Correct.
like on the other side.
On the other side.
Like that's over there. That's not
I think-
across the street. You know, we gotta take some time to get over there.
I think
I know.
it should be like 3 or 4 o'clock around there over there. I
It's
think.
3 p.m. right there. I think they're 5 hours ahead of the Eastern
Yep.
Standard Time.
All right.
Yeah, I could tell you.
She's a little bit under the weather, so just give her
London
some...
is 3:04 p.m. right now.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I have friends in London and I have friends in Sydney, so I have their times so I can make sure I can talk to them at the right point in time, not calling them at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
You see, that's very thoughtful.
I'm
That's
very
awesome.
thoughtful. I'm a very thoughtful
There you
freak.
go.
Is what I am. Yeah.
I thought you had a friends. I thought you had a friends in Apple because you were showing your phone. But,
Oh no, well, no,
No.
that's you actually.
that's not me. Melly, you want to do the honors and introduce our guests?
I do. So all the way from the UK, we have the lovely Lizzie from Lizzie in Disneyland. I'm so excited to have her here.
Good. So let me bring her on. Mickey Bunch. Good morning, Kelly. All right, here comes Lizzie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my country, obviously.
What's up, Liz?
You
How
okay?
are you? I'm Al.
Yeah, okay. Can you hear me okay? I've got a very
Yes.
sore throat.
Oh,
Yes,
you
good.
too. See? It's all over the world. I'm telling
Oh,
you, it's
yeah.
all over the world. I'm
Yeah.
sick too. I had the flu for the past 4 days. Won't let me go.
I woke up with it this morning, so it's still very fresh.
I didn't get a sore throat, so you might be in the clear of not having this horrible virus going around. So that's
Yeah.
I've got my cup of tea to try and
oh,
get rid of it.
very good, very
Really?
good.
I
Yeah,
love the mug.
water.
I love
Thank
the mug.
So welcome to the stream and welcome to the live. Thank you for saying
you.
yes. Appreciate you. Honored to have you here.
Mm.
Let's start real quick. If you want to tell the guys in the chat and everyone that sees the replay and for yourself, what's your channel all about? What you like to do in the channel? Let's start from there.
Well, my channel's a bit of a mixture. It is mainly plush, as you can see behind me, but I also do Funko Pop unboxings, and I've done 3 Disney trips this year. I went to Disneyland Paris in March, Tokyo Disneyland in May, and Disneyland in California in September. So I've got all those vlogs up as well.
Gosh, you have killed my bucket list.
Yeah.
Nice. and that was like what, 3 months or so, or a little more time?
Maths, about 5-6 months, something like that. And we've got 2 trips next year, but I haven't told anybody what they are yet. Well, I've told Melissa, but I've told nobody else.
Bless.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic.
Wow. So let's start from there. What's the difference? Is there a huge difference between all those three parks that you visited so far? Any?
Oh yeah,
anything?
definitely.
Yeah, there's like what more or less.
I've actually been to Florida before. We went in 2015.
Okay.
Obviously, that is such a big scale. So if you're used to Walt Disney World, then all the other parks will be small in comparison. But I don't actually think that makes it any better than those. Like, obviously, in Disneyland, you've got Walt's original buildings, his rides. I've been in his apartment on a tour. Disneyland Paris is beautiful. They made sure that it was how the French would like it. Like, that's why their castle's so beautiful, because it's based on a German castle, I believe.
Absolutely.
Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, I just can't describe it. I mean, it doesn't come across in the vlogs how good it is. It really doesn't.
Yeah. No, so many people have told me before. They said that Tokyo by the sea, or is that what it is? Tokyo by the sea? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, our hotel
Most
room
incredible
is looking
theme
out on the
park.
sea.
They said it's the most incredible visually theme park you could possibly step into. That's insane. I hope to go there one day. Gonzo,
Yeah, if you never get the chance, definitely.
Bucket
where do you
list.
go?
Bucket
Yes.
list. Put it on the
Tokyo.
bucket list. Yep.
Traveling to Tokyo.
We are.
Not now, but I mean soon.
Oh.
I want to go.
Well, of course. We would never leave you home.
Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about that because sorry, that's my dog. She got a little excited.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
But we were talking about that because we were on like Expedia.com and there were like these like awesome deals to go to Tokyo, and it was like super cheap. It was like the airfare and like the lodging and everything was like $800, which it is a lot.
True.
But if you think
it's
about
true.
the deal, it's a great deal between airfare and like lodging for I think it's for like a week. It's not horrible. So we're like,
I know.
We should go.
Yeah, it's really not. People think it's so incredible because it's so all the way on the other side of the world, but for some reason, it's not that expensive to go.
The park tickets are really reasonable as well. I can't remember off the top of my head how much they were. I did put it in one of my videos, but it wasn't as expensive as, say, Walt Disney World or Disneyland is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I actually heard that the annual passes in Disneyland Paris and Tokyo are a lot cheaper compared to Disney World and Disneyland in the US. Like,
really?
Yeah. I think the highest tier of Disneyland Paris annual pass, I mean, I wouldn't know, I don't have one. I think it's somewhere in the £1,000 mark. And I know that there's some really expensive ones in America. So I'd say that Disneyland Paris is a lot cheaper.
Yeah. I think it's what, because I have a friend that's been there, and I think she told me it's about $250 for like a pass holder for like Disneyland Paris and like Tokyo. Would that be about right?
I'm not sure whether it's for the both. I'm not sure whether you can get one like that together, but they're definitely a little bit cheaper because I mean, I think we got 4 days for about 1 day in Disneyland to Tokyo Disneyland. So there's a big difference.
Okay. Huh.
And just to put it in perspective, a 4-day pass, they don't sell anything bigger than a 4-day pass because it's actually cheaper to get an annual pass to Tokyo Disneyland then. So they don't want to rip you off. So they'll only sell you a 4-day pass.
Wow. And how's the hotels? Are the hotels reasonable or that you know of? Or
we didn't stay in obviously the Disney hotels because they were quite expensive and it only gave you 15 minutes extra in the park, which we didn't think was worth it.
Oh, wow.
So we stayed in the Sheraton Grand Bay because there's the Hilton and the Sheraton. And they say if you're American or English, that's the best hotel to stop in if you don't stop in the Disney hotel. And there's a little shuttle service and a monorail, and it was really easy to get there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how's the food? Is the food good? I mean,
I struggled a little bit because I'm a really picky eater. I'm a chicken tendies and fries sort of kid. My dad liked trying like the shrimp buns and stuff like that, but I always had to find somewhere that had chicken tenders. But there was quite a few places.
Cool.
Hey, you can't never go wrong with chicken tenders.
Exactly.
They're awesome. So.
And I think Walt Disney World has the best, to be honest.
Yes, that's for sure. And that's what I like to eat in the parks, the chicken tenders and the fries are good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really reasonable size as well. I usually just have a kid's size because that's enough for me.
Gotcha. Here goes my dog too.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like my dog. They're like communicating.
Yeah, we have a doggy convention tonight for some
I
reason.
know.
That's crazy. So, let me ask this, and before Al, you're mute, and Melly asked some other question. Why Disney?
Me, why Disney?
Yeah, why Disney? Why you start blogging about Disney? Why you like Disney?
I mean, I've
Explains
been
why I was
going to the park
talking to
since I
myself.
was little. I went for my 3rd birthday, so I've been going. I've pretty much gone to Disneyland Paris every other year since I was born. So it's just where I'm happy, really. You can really switch off from everything that's going on back at home. I didn't start blogging until 2017, and then I started my YouTube channel last February. So it's coming up to 2 years in February. I didn't really want to admit to anyone I know that I had this channel, but since I have, everyone's been really supportive. It's not as childish as everyone makes you think it is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've heard. I've been through that before. Like when I first started my YouTube channel, a lot of coworkers and stuff were just like, "You doing YouTube?" You know, like it was like "Why are you doing YouTube?" Like you're pushing 40. Why are you doing YouTube?
I totally get what you guys are saying because I feel
Yeah.
kind of like that too. Like my channel's still fairly new. I started at the end of September, and I feel like when I'm still telling like people that are close to me, like, "Hey, I have a YouTube channel," they're like, "Oh, really?" And it's kind of like you like I just turned 35, and they're like, "Oh, cool," and I feel like they're a little surprised, and then they watch a video and they're like, "Oh, like."
Really
That's
good.
actually cool. Yeah. So yeah, I can totally relate to that. I just told another one of my coworkers last week that I had a YouTube channel, and she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you had one." And I'm like, "I'm going to text you my channel right now." But I mean, it's definitely awesome. So I can definitely relate.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
few people still don't know I've got a channel, but they'll find out eventually.
We'll find out eventually. Trust me. Yep, that's for sure. Mickey Bunch, thanks for being here, and she's going to work, and I'm jealous because she works with Disney. So
Oh,
have
wow.
a good day, and see you later on. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Again, thanks for being here for our support, and happy New Year again, and happy Sunday, and thanks for waking up early and see us live. So here's another question I have for you. You went to Paris,
Yeah, in March for my birthday.
all right, Disneyland, and which was the other one? In Tokyo, right?
Tokyo, yeah.
All right, which one was your favorite?
Tokyo was definitely my favorite.
Any reason in particular why?
I think it's going to be one of those because it was such a once in a lifetime trip. It's going to be my favorite because I don't think I'll ever get to go there again.
Right.
But it was just so amazing. They have this ride called Pooh's Honey Hunt. Have you heard of it?
I haven't.
It's sort of like the new Ratatouille ride that they're bringing to Epcot, where it's trackless. So you're in a little honey pot and you don't know where you're going to go in the ride. It just randomizes where it's going to take you. So you get a different ride experience every single time.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
pretty
it. I love it how they have you noticed that Disney lately has been testing all the new ride,
Yeah.
like engineering. That's what I should say. The new ride engineering. They've been testing overseas, and then they've been bringing it over here because they got Tron, Ratatouille.
Yeah.
I mean, and all these other things that they've been putting together, and it's really cool. I like it because they get a good feedback from you guys.
It's exciting seeing what they can do, definitely.
Yeah. Americans aren't honest. We'll come out of there and it would have been a horrible ride. And we'll come out and we'll be like, that was great because it's Disney.
Oh man.
No,
I
I'm
find
just
it
kidding.
quite hard to be impartial when it
I'm
comes to
kidding.
Disney, though. I don't want to upset them by saying I didn't like something, so I'm usually I try and find a positive.
Yeah, no, I do too. I try to be as positive as I can, but then again, I do. Tim, don't we, Gonzo? We tend to tell the truth. Like, we tend to come out and be like, hey. The thing I didn't like, though, it was the part where it broke down for 5.5 hours. That was not cool. I mean, it was a little bit inconvenient, but, we got past it. These things happen.
True,
Yeah.
things happen. I feel like there's like, there's also some pretty honest like guests over in Disney World and, in Florida and in Disneyland too. I'm sure that there'll also be a few people be like, okay, no, I didn't like this because of X or Y, or like it was too slow, or not too many like, like I guess scary moments or like thrill moments or whatever. I'm sure there's some, pretty honest, borderline rude people everywhere. But
I got family members who will try to find something wrong with this.
We're like, I'm here just to pick out this stuff that I don't like.
There's something wrong, and I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Popcorn. Oh,
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who does that. Find out things that don't work or they're bad, so we can talk crap about it. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of course.
I'm
And
pretty sure.
those channels are actually doing quite well too.
I think it brings the news, it brings the good stuff, the good
The
stuff.
balance.
The
The
good
balance
stuff.
to the force.
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, so make sure you subscribe to Liz's channel. Let me put the link here real quick.
I'll do it.
and
I'll do it. I got
You're gonna do it? All right, awesome. And she also has Instagram. What's your Instagram? So I can follow you.
Lizzie and Disney, so just no land on the end.
All right, there you go.
Mhm.
And you can follow her as well in Instagram. All right, so what we do here a little bit is talk about Disney. Obviously, that's what we do. That's what we do. And I know Mel has some stuff that we talk about that you were.
No, we talk
wanna go
about a
ahead
lot
and-
of other things
Yeah.
too, but mostly do.
That's what we do. So Mel, you want to go ahead and start?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as some of you guys know, I'm a big pin collector. So the news that I know, so the news that I'm bringing today, they're for people that are into pin trading and pin collecting, or even if you just want to start getting into it, this is a great time to do it. So on December 31st over at Animal Kingdom, they're going to have these special pin boards that guests can trade from. And then these boards are going to be in the lands of Asia, Africa, Dinoland USA, and Discoveryland. So basically, they're gonna have special hidden Mickeys on those boards. They're gonna have pins from theme parks all over the world, so Tokyo and Paris. And then the way it's gonna work is like guests are gonna be able to go and they're gonna have 1 minute, 60 seconds to trade 2 pins from the boards. So it's similar to what they do when they have special pin trading events. So you can go to the board your time, you can get 2 pin trades, and that's it. But the good thing is that these are special pins, and these special boards are only going to be there at certain times on December 31st at Animal Kingdom. The first board is going to be from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. The second board is going to be from 2:45 to 3:45. The third one from 5:45 to 6:45, and then the last one from 7:30 to 8:30. So if you guys are at the park on December 31st and you want to try to, get some cool pins from these boards, those are the times to do it. And not only that, but if you go to Discovery Trading Company at 7 a.m. on December 31st, they're going to give you a numbered wristband. And with that, you get a chance to buy a special limited edition pin just to celebrate the new year over at Animal Kingdom. And then at 7 p.m., you're going to go back to Discovery Trading Company with your wristband so that you can get your pin. Again, it's limited edition of 1,000, and guests can get up to 2 pins per guest. And I mean, this is pretty awesome. I feel like they're trying to promote pin trading a little more in Disney World because it's huge in Disneyland, California. So I feel like they're trying to just promote it some more. And then I think this is a brilliant idea. You get some special pins from the boards, and you get your one special pin from Animal Kingdom to celebrate the new year. And you can only get it there. And it's so special. You need a wristband for it. So I wish I was there.
I know, that is
But
insane, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never heard of a wristband for a pin.
yeah, that's insane. Let me see. Mike, put something here real quick. Let's see. There's 2 new pins coming out January 17. One is a Space Mountain pin, and the other one is Carousel of Progress gear. Wow, really?
Well, I've seen the Carousel of Progress one. I haven't seen the Space Mountain one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Cool.
new pins coming your way.
Yeah, usually at the end of the month, Disney will release the pin flyers for the month. So Disney already came out with the pins that are going to be released in Disney World, Disneyland, and they have a flyer for shared releases between both parks. So all the pins that are coming out, the flyers are already out. Typically Disney Pins blog is really good with just releasing the flyers for people to check out. So if people want to know what's coming out, this month, they can definitely go there and see all the pins that are coming out. It tells you what day, the edition sizes, and all that good stuff.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool, man. I need to get into more of that stuff.
Yeah, and that's this Wednesday. I mean Tuesday, right? The 31st.
The 31st, yes. Mm-hmm.
So Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wow.
So heads
Yeah,
up, so
this
we have
Tuesday.
2 days to get this ready to go if we want to go there.
I just
I
realized.
might have to.
2 more days and the year's over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
You're like,
not much
this-
longer.
Yeah, this year flew by. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this year flew by.
It has, yeah.
Yes, and trust me, you get older, the years go like this.
I know.
Look at Al.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What year is this?
He tells me that every year is like a day for him.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it's like dog years,
Oh,
Oh no! Well, you know what I mean. So every year is like
Getting
7
worse
years
and
for a
worse.
dog, right?
Melissa, we don't know what you mean. Can you explain that, please?
Of course. Well, you know that for dog years, it's like 7 years, like 7 whole years are like a year for a dog. Oh my god! I think I'm just keep on digging myself deeper in this hole.
Just,
All right, listen, back to you.
I'm just kidding.
We
I
need to
knew
save
exactly
you.
what you meant.
Oh
find no
my
offense.
god, that's crazy, dude. That's awesome, craziness. So, guys, you know that this Tuesday, can stop laughing, dude. That's crazy. Oh, there, give me a second.
Excuse me. You're muted.
Uh-oh. It's the excitement.
Breakfast.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Breakfast.
wow, you had full breakfast.
Yeah.
I already ate my breakfast. I need to get some coffee though. I didn't make any coffee yet.
So yesterday when I was in Orlando, I bought a pen. It's a Hollywood Studios
Ooh, it's
pen. It
dark
was-
in here. I just know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if
Go
you
ahead.
turn the light on. So it was pretty cool. I don't have it with me. I think I put it in a box already. That happens when you move. You put everything in the box. So,
Yeah.
and I bought a, and also bought a water cool thing. I guess for Star Wars, it was pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. What she said, Gonzo Star from all the moon. Yes. Let me tell you, moving is not easy. The stress level that you get is crazy.
Absolutely.
Lizzie, I'm moving to Orlando. I live in Miami, but I'm moving to
Oh,
Orlando.
yeah, wow.
Yeah, because
I'm actually moving later this year as well, so this has all got to get put in boxes at some point.
yeah, there's two things because I want to go be close to Disney and I want to be close to Al. So that's the two reasons.
Aw.
Even though he's old, and apparently he's like a
I
dog,
know he's old.
and apparently he's like a doggy as per Mel. So
No,
Yeah.
no.
I'm going to take that to mean that he's
No.
loyal, not old.
There you go.
I'm helping you out.
see, she fixed it for you.
But see, I have all the access to Walt Disney World. So.
Oh, man's best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Al, you say you have some stuff you want to talk about. Let's rock and roll, brother.
Well, speaking of Disney, that's what we do here. Disney bought another heaping helping of land in Florida again.
Where at?
Hold on, let me get to it. I had an ad come up.
You have an ad come up?
It's 235 acres that they bought,
Okay.
just west of the Disney Oak Trail Golf Course. If you guys don't know where that is, that's gosh, I think that's like on the west side of Disney.
Mhm.
It's like basically on the west side of Disney. It's where gosh, I can't remember. There's like no other landmarks around this area, so you can't really say, "Oh, it's right next to the Polynesian," because it's not. It's
Okay.
really not. It's like, But I mean, if you were to put it close to anything, it'd be next to like Grand Floridian. It'd be next to the other golf course that's there, the one that's world renowned that they do all the the golfing there with the celebrities and all that, and it's military owned. Help me out here. Come on, guys.
All right. So Mike says it's just
Anyway.
north of the new Flamingo crossing. I think
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So this isn't the first time that Disney has bought anything like basically in the past year. Because like in the past couple of years, all this year, they bought 1,575 acres.
Wow.
Right by Celebration, the town of Celebration.
Nice.
They bought 965 acres nearby the BK Ranch, wherever the BK Ranch is. I'm not sure exactly where that is.
Okay.
But the thing is, here's the thing, though. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because usually we have some type of a hint or some type of a landmark or something. Shades of Green. Thanks, Mike. Mike came out for me.
Yep.
Usually there's like a hint of cheese that's thrown out. That's a mouse joke, by the way. A hint of cheese thrown at us just a little bit to let us know what they're planning to do maybe in the future. They haven't said nothing. There's like nothing said about any of this land. So we have no idea what they're going to do. Are they going to build more parks on it? They're going to build more resorts on it? They're going to build facilities? What are they going to build? I don't know. Nobody knows. But it's Disney, so I'm sure it's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
every time they buy land, something new comes up eventually.
Yeah.
it's just that's a lot of land. I mean, if you add it all up together,
Yeah,
that's a
for sure.
whole lot of land.
So let me piggyback around that, and
Enough for 2.5 parks to give you an idea. So,
yeah, wow, that's a lot.
yeah, because usually a park is about 137. Actually, it's more than that. Way more than that. What am I thinking? Usually a park is about 135 acres, give or take 140. Like I think Magic
Around
Kingdom is
there.
147 acres.
Oh wow.
To give you a retrospect. So yeah, like, can you imagine?
That's
It's gonna be pretty big.
That's pretty big, yeah. So in other news, Epcot news, and this comes from WDW News Today. Go check them out. It says that Epcot, the characters will remember when we went to see the characters, they're moving them again, Al. Mickey Mouse will greet guests in the queue area of Disney Pixar Short Film Festival in the Imagination Pavilion.
Mhm.
That's where Mickey's gonna be. Then Minnie's gonna be in the World Showcase Gazebo. Daisy will relocate to Future World East as a result of the Minnie's move, and then Goofy will greet guests in the main entrance near Spaceship Earth. That's where Pluto used to be, right? I'm sure.
I think so.
Good.
I think so. Yeah. Well, you're going to see them moving them around quite a bit because they're under construction, so they're trying to build and then shift and then build and shift, which is understandable. So I'm glad they're moving the characters around, not the rides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How they gotta move the rides?
Hey,
Some
power of
pixie
Disney.
dust.
I know, Candy Mom. Thank you. Goofy is the man. I know. And Lindsay, by the way, I don't see a Goofy around. Do you have a Goofy around there?
I do. Here he is.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Ah,
Yay.
there you go. All
Nice.
right, that's awesome. So,
So,
go ahead.
well, I know you are, Gonzo, along with myself. Are you girls
Oh.
drinkers, by the way? Like, sociably?
Not
I mean,
a lot,
I'm not
no.
saying drunks. I'm not saying, are you guys drunks? Are you luscious?
Way to go to fix it, Al. Way to go. To fix it.
No, I'm saying, do you enjoy a drink every now and then? That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to say that because I don't drink
Yeah,
all the
like,
time, just every other day.
socially.
yeah.
Socially drinking. Yeah.
All right. Well, the reason I brought that up all together and successfully
Here we go.
destroyed that whole entire topic. Neil Patrick Harris. Do you know who that is?
Yes,
Yes.
Doogie
Yeah.
Howser.
Of course.
Doogie Howser. I knew. I'm so glad you said that, Mel.
Love that
You got a
show.
lot of people. Everybody else would be like, "Oh, How I Met Your Mother," and it's like, yes, he was great on that too. But he was originally Doogie Howser. Let's not forget.
Yes.
Anyway, we all know that Neil Patrick Harris is a huge Disney fan, and what I mean by huge is that he does every single candlelight procession at Epcot.
Epcot, yeah.
He could be found in Disney. Like, I'm surprised, Gonzo, that me and you have not. We actually probably have walked into Neil Patrick Harris like 4 or 5 times and didn't even realize we did it because he literally goes there more than we do. So he goes to Disney World, he goes to Disneyland, and all that stuff. But anyway, with his huge thing of being Disney and being all about Disney, he even dresses up for Halloween for Disney a lot of times, puts it on his Twitter and everything. He designed a drink it's called the Black Magic Margarita. It's made with mezcal, blackberry puree, creme de cassis, and a hint of mint. It sounds like something Neil Patrick Harris would put together, and it really is.
Yeah.
You know, because it's legend. Wait for it. Dairy. All right, just check this out. Look. This
Okay.
is what it looks like.
It does look really tasty.
Doesn't that look incredible?
Yeah.
I want to go try it.
It does look good.
It could be found. Oh shoot! I opened Twitter up. It could be found over at the Mexican Pavilion in Epcot. So just head over there. It's the little whiskey bar inside the
That's the
pavilion.
one outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of the one outside?
We did a video on it.
Practice. Oh my god.
Dude, that was like 6 months ago.
It was Chosa or something. What was it?
Oh yeah, Chosa Margarita.
There you go.
Ah.
There you go.
And what I told him was, I said the reason why they called it that is because I chose the margarita today, and that's what I'm going to drink.
There you go.
I chose it. It's what I chose.
Oh my god. Lizzie, Candy Mom says, what she says? What is the age there? I guess to drink?
It's 18.
What?
Yes.
I didn't actually start. Well, I drank a little bit at 17, and then I didn't really start drinking until I was 21.
Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know. Don't worry about it.
Just between us.
Yeah.
That's true.
So we went to New York when I still couldn't drink in America. But I haven't actually drank in America yet, I don't think.
Yeah,
I've
you don't
been
want
able
to.
to drink there, but the only thing I really want to try is that the frozen rosé that I think they only do for food and wine.
Okay.
So I've
The
never got a
frozen
chance to try
rosé,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you
very
recommend
good.
it?
It's like a frozen champagne, I think, or something like
Is
that,
it?
right? I think
Yeah,
I've
that's
had
the
it.
only thing that's really caught my eye.
It's very good.
I don't think I've tried it yet, but I want to do that. But just like in the UK, in Puerto Rico, the legal age to drink is 18 also.
Right.
But I'm here in the US and I'm already way past 18.
Yeah.
So I'm good.
Yeah, see, America, we're just like, hey, you got to be
Boring.
21. We just changed, or supposedly we're changing next year. I think it might be next year.
The what?
We're changing the cigarette
This year coming up, 21.
this year, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
Yeah, we're changing it from
Okay.
18 to 21, so which is good. I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
be like
It's all be the
35.
same age, really.
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
It should all be the same age. Like, you can't have one be 18 and one be 21. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
No,
I agree.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I
Plus-
think everything's 18 here.
Yeah, but you know what? Talking about like drinking and like just things like that. I just went to Trader Sam's for the first time in August.
Did you
Like
really?
I had never been there before, and it was so cool. I went with my friend Annie, and it was so cool. Like the whole atmosphere there, and how everything kind of like just comes alive depending on what you order there. And it's funny because they have this like long table, kind of like a communal table that you can share with other people, and then you sit on these like stools, right? And I was drinking my little zombie mug drink and whatever, and talking to all the other strangers on the table and whatever. And then all of a sudden, they're like, everything okay, Melissa? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you notice anything different? I'm like, no. And the next thing I know, my bar stool is like all the way, because it moves all the way at the bottom. And I'm just looking up at everyone, no, everything's fine. And I had no idea that the stool just like was like lowering itself. And because he was doing it so slow and I was just like chatting and whatever, I had no idea that my store was all the way at the bottom. But I thought that was cool.
That's funny.
But it's definitely a place where, like, if people haven't been to Trader Sam's before, it's definitely like a really, neat place to go.
Yes.
The people there, customer service is amazing. They have a lot of like finger food and things like that, but everything tastes really good. And those mugs, they're highly collectible. And oh my gosh, so I had to throw that out there because I went for the first time in August. So I'm like, this is amazing,
Yeah.
So
Mhm. It is. Trader Sam's is one of the most unique places to have a drink at. I always go there. I'm actually going there in a couple of days. I better get healthy. As the robe's coming for his birthday. And also we have another birthday coming up too.
ooh.
Whose birthday do we have coming up?
Sunday, next Sunday.
It's a certain Gonzo that has a birthday coming up.
Really?
Yes.
Next Sunday. We gotta be live in the parks next Sunday.
Oh wow!
That's exciting.
Celebrate my birthday.
Very
Yes.
exciting.
Woo.
Yes. And the good thing, Al says, Gonzo, don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for all your drinks, for all your food. We're gonna eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm gonna pay for everything, all the drinks and everything. So thank you, Al. Appreciate you.
I actually,
Oh.
I actually never said that.
No?
So generous.
No, absolutely not.
Thank you, Al.
Uh,
Appreciate you,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
Can't take
thank
it
you.
back now.
The
Yeah,
robe
you
might
can back it up now.
the robe might join us.
Addie, welcome to the
For that.
stream.
By the way,
Hi,
Uh,
Addie.
I'm gonna let you know.
But it was fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. And what better way to spend time with your brothers and at Disney?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
Make sure
get
you wear
better.
your happy birthday button
Oh, that's right.
when you go there.
That's right.
Mhm.
I have to go get it.
And we got to put one on the robe too.
When is his birthday? The 4th? Is it?
Yes. His is the 4th. Yours is the 5th. And then I have a House of Blues concert to film on the 3rd. So I'm gonna have a very
Oh,
busy
man.
weekend.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a busy weekend. Guys, so you know I love Star Wars, right?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, cool. So the United Airplane, we talked about this a couple of months ago. They paint a Star Wars plane theme, Star Wars theme. So guess what? It went to Puerto Rico, and I got some pictures. Here's
Oh,
the first
cool.
one. See if you can see it there. That's the one side of the plane, and here's the other one. So they painted differently, obviously. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Is that the dark side?
Mhm.
That's the dark side.
The
No.
UK has an airplane that looks like the Millennium Falcon at the moment. It's Virgin Airlines, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. If you fly to Walt Disney World from a certain airport with Virgin, then you fly in the Millennium Falcon. It's really cool.
That is so cool.
That's nice. Oh, Al, can
I'm
you
not
take
sure
me
how
one of
long for, though. I think it's a limited time only.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Have you guys seen the movie already or not yet?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
I finished watching The Mandalorian though.
Oh,
We still
Yeah,
don't
how
have
was
that in the UK yet.
That was cool.
March 31st.
you guys don't have it yet?
No.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
don't
get
have.
Christmas March 31st. So
Wow, I
I'm
didn't know
sorry.
they were waiting on overseas. I didn't know. I thought they worldwide opened it.
So hold on. When is the 31st or what?
March.
Oh wow, you gotta wait all
Yeah.
that time. March.
But it's
Wow.
weird because we've got Baby Yoda merchandise over here, but we don't have Baby Yoda, so it's really strange.
You're like, who the heck is this thing?
You have the merch, but you don't have. What?
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I've pre-ordered.
We don't
a
have any
plush
merch,
of him.
and that's it's funny.
Well,
Is
you
over
know,
here
I've
we
got
don't
a
have any
spirit
merch.
jersey.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
see if I
funny.
can find a picture.
Mm. Mike, thanks for being here. Appreciate you to being here.
See,
Wow.
Mike.
Really? I thought this thing was global.
That's the spirit jersey that's in Walt Disney World.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I really want it.
that's
I'm looking
it's still
forward
not
to
here in Disney. Where is it? Is it in Hollywood or?
I'm not actually sure where it is, but I'm on a pickup Facebook group that Mel put me in, and she's picking it up for people.
Let me see. Wait, I
I
know.
believe it sold out in Disneyland on its first day, so it may have come and gone. To be honest,
That's amazing, March, man. John
Yeah.
Favreau, he's the producer and all that of Mandalorian, and he already said that season 2 is almost finished filming. and then they're going to go into editing. Post production. Yeah, post production, which usually takes like a year. So I mean, we won't see season 2 probably till close to November of next year. But they already finished filming, and you guys haven't even begun the season 1 yet.
I'll be interested to see once we've got it whether things release on the same day or whether we still have to wait a few months. Hopefully we get it on the same day because I've seen spoilers for things already, but I can't physically watch it. I mean, I could illegally, but I don't actually know how, so I'm just patiently waiting.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll see, because over here they have us watch it every week.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with you guys, or they've already did the weekly thing. Maybe they're just going to give you like Netflix, where you can go ahead and binge watch.
Yeah. So
it'll be interesting to see what they do.
It will, yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
So I know
we can't talk about none of this.
I don't want to spoil it.
It's pretty good. That's the only thing we can say. So listen, I knew I was looking at it, and in Instagram, Paper, Scissors, and Vacation on Mine. She was our guest last week in Disney Friends. She posted a video. She's here in Orlando, and it's in Disney Hollywood Studios. They have see if you can see there. See, she's doing that video. They have the Mandalorian sweater thing, and they have the shirt too. So that's pretty cool. So maybe we can look at the merch on Sunday when we go to Hollywood.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
But they said they sold out real quick. So they have the Spirit jersey and all the merch as well. Oh, here it is. Look at the Yoda one.
Oh, cool. Oh, so we
That's
do have
cool.
other stuff coming.
I like that one. I'll probably get that one. Only if I had a friend who will give me a gift. Oh, man. I hate you.
We'll have to see what Bunch Cloth brings you. I don't know who that is. I made it up.
Version of Santa.
Hopefully it will confuse him long enough for me to run.
Jesus. So just wait until March. It's pretty awesome. The series is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to see it. And if you don't want to know what happens, stay out of YouTube, because a lot of people are going to talk about it. They're already talking about it.
I mean, I saw a meme that sort of spoiled something, but I didn't understand it well enough for it to completely spoil it for me. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just don't look at spoilers, but it's good. It's good. And then I think
Do you know what the dark saber is?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, good. If you don't know what that is, that's good, because then I can talk about it and you have no clue what I'm talking about. Well, a character on Mandalorian, he shows up with I'm not going to tell you his name. That way it's sort of a surprise when you see it. You'll be like, oh, that's what I was talking about when you actually see it. So, but you won't know. Oh, he's coming up to the part where Al spoiled it for me. You know what I mean? I don't want you being like that. So, but the character, he shows up with the dark saber. He all of a sudden shows up with it. And that's weird, okay? Because the dark saber hasn't been brought up since like the Clone Wars cartoon that was on like a couple years ago. So it's not weird that it's showing up, because it is like a Mandalorian lightsaber, because it was crafted by a Mandalorian who became a Jedi. Yeah. But it's pretty cool that they just brought it on, and it's so awesome to see like in like quote unquote real life. I know it's CGI, but I mean in real life, instead of being animated in like an animated world, it was really cool to see somebody actually swinging it around who's a human being, and he looks at the camera like, I'm going to get these bastards, It's like, it's really bad. It's just a really cool part. And that's what I'm saying. You're in for a treat, Liz, because it's like, wow.
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I mean, there's also the Imagineering story that I really want to watch as well.
Yes.
That's awesome. I love that series.
Like half of that, because I had to quit and go see it, but I can watch it again. That's the beauty of Disney Plus. You can always pick up where you left off.
I mean, we've got Disney Life. That's what we've got instead, but Disney Life doesn't have any of the new things.
Oh, Disney Life.
So
we don't have that. What is that? What is Disney Life?
It's pretty similar. It's an app for like the phone, the iPad, the TV. and it has like some old Disney Channel programs, but not all of them. So
cool.
I'm watching Good Luck Charlie at the moment because it pretty much came out once I grew out of stuff like that. I did temporarily grow out of watching the Disney Channel, and now I've gone back into it.
I did too.
Yeah,
we all did.
Yeah. That was the worst
It's
15
weird,
minutes
I
of my
still
life.
went to Disney, but you know, I didn't watch it or anything like that. Most of these are pretty new, so
Yeah. Disney Life though, never heard of it. That's pretty cool though.
I would have assumed you'd get it in the UK, in the US rather.
Maybe the Darksaber was in Star Wars Rebels. Yes, it was, Addy. Thank you for the correction on that. I said Clone Wars, didn't I? I did say Clone Wars. You know why I said Clone Wars? Because my 11-year-old son has got me watching Clone Wars right now.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm not complaining.
I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a great show. You know, but yeah, Rebels is even better. Give you a general idea.
Huh. Yeah, you see, I have to catch up with The Mandalorian. I haven't watched any episodes just yet. Like, I got the Disney Plus. I feel like I'm so behind. And, like, I've been watching some of, like, just, like, the older movies that it's like, oh, you know, like Lady and the Tramp, which I haven't seen the live action just yet. But I just kind of wanted to, like,
the live action.
Yeah, I was catching up with some of, like, the classics and, like, 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, yeah.
And just like, things like that. I'm like, oh, you know, like, I can actually watch all these, like, older animated movies now whenever I want to, rather than going on, like, Comcast and, like, paying, like, maybe $5 to, like, watch it or not. So I've been, like, doing that. I watched the first 2 episodes of The Imagineering, but I haven't finished it just yet. So we have a lot of like catching up to do, but I do want to check out The Mandalorian and you know that Darksaber you're talking about. It sounds pretty cool. And you know,
it's only like one little tiny thing compared to like the thousands of things that are like really cool in this whole entire, you know, series. Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah. Candyman says, I watched the day in the life of the employees. Good stuff. Yeah, I've seen it too.
Say that as well.
That's pretty cool. You can see behind the scenes what they do and stuff like that. I mean, they have from people that work in Animal Kingdom, ESPN, Imagineering. I mean, a bunch of stuff there. It's pretty cool. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's awesome to see that.
My wife knows like half the cast too. That's just pretty cool.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh, so, well, yeah, because they filmed from Animal Kingdom because she works at Animal Kingdom as security, and she's like
scuba diver. That's right, scuba diver as well.
That's scuba diver
in Disneyland. Yeah, have you seen it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Finding Nemo. It used to be the submarine back in the day.
Yeah.
They kept that in Disneyland, and then there's a scuba diver. People, I think it's 3 or 4, and they clean it and they check the ride every day because they converted to Finding Nemo. So you go on a submarine and you see Nemo and all that stuff, but obviously, so yeah, dude,
that's cool. Yeah.
We actually tried that. Yeah, it was a neat ride because we had never done the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Okay.
So I know they made it into the Nemo ride. So we tried it when we went to Disneyland in March, and that was pretty cool. It was definitely a neat experience. I had never done anything like that before.
So wait, you went to Disneyland?
In March, Disneyland, California in March. Yeah.
How come we didn't go?
I know. I need to go.
I thought I talked about it last week. You guys are not paying attention. Boo.
Oh, why you don't paying attention, bro?
But yeah, and that was cool. Like I had never tried anything like that. So that Nemo ride was pretty neat.
Yeah, I'd like to.
We pay attention. It's just we want to make sure that we pay attention the correct way.
Okay.
I think they need to bring back the People Mover or at Disneyland.
Oh,
Yeah,
even though I've never been to Disneyland, I've heard stories, seen pictures, seen video, and it was really cool. I don't know why they got. Oh, I do know why they got rid of it.
Because of rocket rods, wasn't it?
Hmm?
Rocket rods replaced the People Mover, and it destroyed the track, so they can't put the People Mover back on.
Yeah, the support of the track started to deteriorate because of the weight or something like that, and it should have got Bob Gurr on it, but they didn't.
You know what? That's crazy. I just got a notification that we were live right now.
Oh, we've been live. Don't worry.
That's right.
Yeah.
YouTube is all.
I got my notification at 3:00.
Yeah, I've been watching you.
Well, 10 a.m.
I'm stalking all three.
YouTube is crazy, dude. They just sent me the thing right now. We were live almost an hour. That's crazy.
Sabotage.
I know.
Funny enough, YouTube doesn't like
Sabotage.
it because my notifications for my boyfriend go straight to his spam folder, so they obviously don't want me to notify people.
Oh.
So he's a little bit not sad news, but things that we knew or we know that happen sometimes is cast members that are characters and either they get punched by people that go to the parks or even princesses sometimes they get freaky with them. So recently, and by the way, all these things that I mentioned is thanks to Lara. Lara sends my brother sends me some stuff sometimes so I can talk about it. And it says that one in particular was a Mickey Mouse cast member that says a lady for some reason hit her or him a couple of times in the head, and the neck got messed up. She had to go to the hospital.
Wow.
Whoa.
That must have been with some force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's see here. Da-da-da.
She must have been swinging that purse or something. I don't know.
What was
Yeah.
in the purse?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I don't know how it
Like,
got
why?
past
I don't know. And then another man in November was arrested because he was getting freaky with a princess. I think Al, you brought that up a couple of months ago, right?
It was. I told you it wasn't me. I was acquitted on all those
Oh,
charges.
man.
So it's a lie. It's a blatant lie.
Oh well, we talked about that news a couple of months ago, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Mhm.
I don't know why people will do that. I don't know. Let's.
Yeah. It's
No, I mean
crazy.
you're in the park.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
why?
need therapy.
Yeah,
Why you gotta say that for?
Yeah, I
because
mean,
that's respectful, dude.
yeah, absolutely. It's like the
Yeah, I know.
happiest place on earth. Like, why are you gonna go there and just attack Mickey or like a princess or anyone really? Because I'm sure you've seen in the media all these like brawls that are happening
yeah.
at the parks
It's
too.
Disneyland fight.
Yeah.
There's so many like freaked out stories like that my wife comes home with all the time. Like, she caught a woman having her child use the facilities in one of the bushes because she didn't want to walk 25 feet into the bathroom and use the bathroom.
Hey, Disney Dan. Merry Christmas, brother. Thanks for being here.
There's a lot of
Disney-
different things.
Disney Dan in the house. Go say hi to him. Make sure you subscribe to him. Thanks for
Dan!
being here, buddy.
What's up, man?
That's our friend from all the way around the world as well. He's awesome. Yeah. So supposedly she was trying to show her grandkid not to be afraid of Mickey, but that's not a way to show your
Right,
grandkid.
No, that's how you beat Mickey up. That's what,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
right.
Show him how to take Mickey in a fight or something.
yeah, that's crazy. Let me see here. Eddie says my daughter is a cast member, and a woman got so mad at her. She was saying things about my daughter's what? Why people will do that? I mean, come on.
It's just uncalled for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they're doing their job. Just respect them. It's like when me and I go see the characters, we have fun with them, but it's just safe and fun, and we play the role. Like,
Yeah, and we're nice and respectful though. Still,
yeah,
even though we joke with them, we're not joking with them distastefully. We're joking with them
Yeah.
like Goofy. Like every time I see Goofy, I have this thing on my channel that when I see Goofy, I walk up to him and I always tell him, I know you're the brains behind this whole entire thing. And Mickey's just the poster boy, and you're the one that actually And he is always like, oh yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. You play your part because that's the way you're supposed to.
But that's good, clean fun, right? Exactly. Not whapping someone in the back of the head with a purse and saying, "See, son, you don't have to be afraid of him. Look, he's on the floor."
That's terrible.
It's
Yeah.
like I met Pluto back in September, and you stroke him on the nose, but you don't bop him or anything.
Yeah,
You just stroke
exactly.
him.
Exactly.
Right.
We should run Disney.
We should.
should.
I think they worry so much about character integrity that they don't want to tell someone off for what they've done, and they should be able to.
Look at this guy. My best character experience was me meeting Miguel, which is me, and Dole Whip that, and seeing Mika's fun. Yeah, it was fun,
That
man.
sounds cool.
It was fun.
That is awesome.
That was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Guys, make sure you go ahead and check out Disney Dan. Great friend, and he's part of our community, Disney community. So go ahead and check him out. And again, Dan, thanks for being here, man. We appreciate you. So, you know me, I'm a peaceful person. a lovely person, but sometimes I get pissed off. The other day, Christmas Day, we had a dinner, and someone mentioned that, oh, Disney sucks because if you're online and you're waiting for 25 minutes, and what about you're next to see Goofy, for example? They said, oh, Goofy has to go back because he needs to make a phone call, stuff like that. So it's a regular break. So the thing that approach was like, why Disney does this thing? Why they don't have someone that Goofy goes around and the other Goofy comes in? You know what I'm saying? So how do you handle that? So what are your thoughts about that? Because I got pissed off and I'm telling, listen, they need a break. And if you take kids, you got to understand and you got to explain to them, he's going to the bathroom and be right back. Right. So we got into an argument. We didn't get to an argument, but it was back and forward. And I'm like, what do you guys think of that? I mean, should you take small children to Disney? Should you explain what's going on? Or is Disney should have like a real fast swap thingy? What do you guys think?
I actually read a book that said that they only do 45-minute sets at a time, and then when their 45 minutes is done and, Goofy needs the toilet or something, another Goofy comes out. So I suppose they could make that switch quicker if that is really what they do. But if it's just genuinely a person needing a break, we're all human. We all need a break. We all need food, a drink, the toilet. Yeah. People should be more understanding.
Yeah. Oh, me and Gonzo waited, like 10, 15 minutes for Goofy to come back when we went in line. Because we got all the way up. We were in line. We got all the way up to the front end. We were next in line. And then they're like, well, Goofy has to check on something. We'll be right back. We're like, oh. But, we still waited.
Their point was because they've been there like 25 minutes or 45 minutes. And they're small kids. And when they get there, it says, oh, she has to go to the bathroom. Or he has to go to the bathroom, whoever it was. You got to go by the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to explain to them and says, listen, they're coming right back. I understand it's hard because when they're young and stuff like that. But at the end of and that was my thing. You got to know about the rules. They're not going to do something special for you. Why? Everybody else is waiting.
For them, they've got to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
No one should be above the rules.
Yeah, I agree. It's similar to when you're waiting for a ride and the ride breaks down, and then you have to go, and you can either wait or come back when it's fixed. So it's just a matter of explaining, what's going on, and then it's just life. You've got to learn to be patient, and sometimes with the characters, that might help just kind of break up the line, and there's so many people waiting there. People can go do other things, So, I don't know. I think that, just explain to kids hey, Mickey or Pluto, they do need a break. And, and if they do a character swap, like Lizzie said, where they just might be able to work that swap a little faster. But, it's just a matter of explaining it to the kids. Just like with the rides, there's really nothing you can do, but just be understanding,
Exactly.
Yeah, look, Disney then, as someone who had to make the calls because he was a character attendant, it was a harder thing to deal with guests, as that's what I had to do. That was my role. Exactly. Why are you gonna? You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's what you signed for. You just gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I can't speak for myself because I've never actually worked for Disney, but I do have someone who, does work for Disney, and she tells me all the time that the thing that my wife has a problem with, okay, and if everybody can understand this and work on it, as a unit, it would be fantastic and make my wife's life a heck of a lot better. When they tell you 5 to 10 times before you even get to the entrance of the park not to have things in your bag that could be potentially a weapon or anything else, bring it back to your car. They actually mean that, and my wife's like, they tell you on the tram, they tell you as you walk up to the park, they tell you when you're in line at the security center. Why can't these people do it?
Surprised as well when they're told they can't take something in.
Oh yeah, because what they do is because they bring something in, or they try to bring something in. Of course, they're going to be found because Disney already knows you have it on your person before you even walk up there. Little hint, by the way. And then they already know you're the one carrying it, and they have to approach you on it before you even get there. It's not that they found it right then and there. They already know you have it. It's weird. Okay, the technology is insane. Usually because somebody will take something out of their pocket and they'll look at it, like a pocket knife or something. And they'll be like, "Oh, I forgot to put this in the car. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna stick it back here. They'll never find it here." And you're already on camera doing that.
Yeah.
So they already know, and they're being radioed in. Okay, the guy with the plaid shirt on, blue pants, is coming up with a pocket knife. And that's it. You're done. So, but they still try to do it, and then it's like, I didn't know I had that. It's like, come on, man. All right, you got 15,000 people behind you wanting to get to the park right now, and you're trying to make up excuses about a pocket knife that you bought at Walgreens for $10. Come on.
Yeah, and in the end, it's just to keep everyone safe,
Exactly.
So like things like that. So
Yeah.
even that same person that might have something on them that they shouldn't be, even to keep him or her safe,
Yeah.
because So I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Some people just gotta listen.
People don't understand. I mean, the thing is with Disney, and this is what my wife says, is that they're not trying to take it off your person because they think you're a criminal or you're a bad person or something, or you're potentially dangerous yourself. It's the thing is that pocket knife can fall out of your pocket, and it's falling out of your pocket into a realm of nothing but children everywhere.
Yeah.
And it just takes a half a second for a child to walk over and go, "Hey, look what I found on the ground. Oh, this is cool. Hey, come here, little sister." You know what I mean? That's it. Or potentially hurt themselves. And it's just not good. So Disney tries to keep it away.
That's true. And by the way, this is a free announcement. Water is free. Don't buy bottled water. True. It is true.
This guy.
It's true. It is
He's
true.
got a water thing.
And here's another thing: the selfie sticks. When it started, I remember a lot of people got hit with it, and then the rides they used to break it because they were like this, and all of a sudden, boom.
Oh, the selfie sticks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Mhm.
Don't break
Yeah.
it. Don't break it.
And then
Yeah.
people walking through the crowds with them, and they're not paying attention to where they're holding it, and they just start bapping people in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just,
it's crazy. It's
things
crazy.
are banned for a reason.
Yeah.
It's not
And-
because we're mean and we just don't like you.
Yep.
Yeah. And going back to the water, I feel like not a lot of people know that you can just go to like any of the food stands, and if they have like the water, the soda like fountain thingies, you can get free water. So I feel like a lot of people don't know that, and yeah, definitely it's like a PSA.
Yeah, where they can get the free water, Mel?
So when you
Oh,
go
that's
to
smart.
to the different food places, if they have,
I put her on the spot.
I know, I'm like like the little machines where you press the button. There's like little fountains for the soda. Oh goodness! Well, some of those they can give you the free water.
Yeah, and you
Oh,
can go to
darn.
you can go to the counter and ask them for water, and
For
they'll give
a
you
cup of water.
Yeah, they give you a cup of water. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't mind drinking from. I mean, it tastes bad, but I don't mind drinking from the fountain.
Yeah, me either. I've done that too.
When I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty. Yes, that's all that is. Or sometimes I take water from my house.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that. So when we go to Disney, so we try to stop by like a CVS or Rite Aid or something, get like
Yeah.
a case of water.
Take one of this.
Yep. So we bring our water bottle, and then as we empty it, we just try to refill it either at the water fountain, so we get a cup of water and just put it in there. So yeah. I mean, I've been guilty of buying, the $5 water bottles or $4 water bottles, which are kind of pricey. But like I've been just getting my free water ever since I learned that I can just get free water.
Addie Family Adventure. You know me so well. The free water might not be the right brand for Mr. Gonzo. You got it. That's another topic.
Whenever I'm thirsty, I always make sure I hit the Starbucks. Sorry.
Well, there you go. Look, Dan
Oh,
just gave us the places that you can go.
Cosmic
Oh, awesome.
Rays,
Thank you.
Pinocchios. That's
Yeah.
Pinocchios, by the way. It's not
Okay.
Pinocchios. Pinocchios. Tortuga Tavern. Launching pad.
Yeah.
Is it launching pad or launching pad? That's the question at hand here.
Oh, it depends. If you go to lunch, it's lunching pad. If you go to
My-
dinner, that's
Well, my
about-
father used to call it the luncheon pad, and I used to be like, "Why does he call it that?" But I still, to this day, I never really, because I always forget until I come out of the park, and I'm like, I should have checked on that. And yeah, it's been like 27 years. I still never checked on it. Anyway, sorry.
How many years?
It's been a long time, son.
Oh, got you. I was gonna get you. All right, guys.
27 years, dude. I've probably been going to Disney World for at least. Let's see, I'm 40. I've been going to Disney World since I was -6. So
You're 40 what?
40.
40 what?
40.
You said so.
I'm 40. Shut up. I'm sick.
Next weekend I want to see. Next week I want to see your license.
Look at me. I'm sweating. I'm sweating like a.
Oh,
Jeez. All right, guys. It's been almost an hour already. Wow, time flies.
I seen free water at the
I
Skipper
know.
Canteen.
I've seen free water. Really?
At the Skipper Canteen. I've seen it at the Skipper Canteen too. That's
Yeah.
it.
So the thing here, they'll buy water. And it's free.
And Disney Dan. So
And if anyone has any questions, just make sure to subscribe to Disney Dan. He will answer any water.
that's
Don't
some
drink.
great advice.
don't drink the
H2O,
water.
H2O expert Disney Dan.
Don't drink the
All right.
water.
Guys, before we go, well, thank everyone for being here. Guys, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Lizzie, let's start with you. What you got coming up in your channel? Any blogs are you coming up? Anything special in your channel? Now's the time.
Not my channel specifically, but I'm excited to see what this new Disney monthly collectible range is, whether I will get that, because then I do little reviews on my channel. I thought it was a Minnie Mouse collection, a bit like the Mickey Memories, but they've actually described it as a coming attraction. So what I think it is, it probably won't be, and I'll be quite disappointed if that isn't what they say it is on the 1st of January. But I have got some trip announcements coming next month, so that'll be exciting.
Cool.
Awesome. And again, thanks for. I know you're
Thank
sick,
you, Dan.
and I know you're sick, but thanks for being here. We appreciate your time, and thanks for hanging around with us. We appreciate it, guys. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the link real soon. Melly, what you got for this week coming up?
For this week, so I'm feeling it, finishing up the year. I did Vlogmas up to the 24th. So I have some, pin collections that I'll be doing videos about. Some pin collections that I finished this year. Just pins that I've been collecting every month. So I'll be putting up some videos about that. And just like Lizzie, I am really excited to see what this new Shop Disney collection is going to be. Like she said, last year they had Mickey Memories. For 2020, they're hinting at something with Minnie, maybe something like Lizzie said with attractions. I'm curious to see, what that's going to be. So I'm going to do a video talking about that once we know exactly what's
I don't think I've told you my theory, have I? I'm not sure
What's
whether I mentioned it. I have
What's
a
that?
theory, because they said it's attractions, that it might be Minnie in outfits corresponding to different popular Disney rides. So maybe like a Small World Minnie, or a Jungle Cruise Minnie, or a Haunted Mansion Minnie. I think if they don't do that, they've missed a great opportunity, because I love collecting those special Minnies and Mickeys that they do in the parks.
Yeah, I feel like this new collection sounds pretty promising, because last year with the Mickey Memories, they were really cute. But if they're going to do something like you said, linking attractions to, I just feel like it's going to be a hit. So I can't wait to see, what that's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
What about you guys?
That's pretty cool. Melly, you wanna tell them your channel?
Yeah, so my channel is Geeking Out with MellyMel. So definitely make sure you stop by for some awesome Disney content and, pin content, because I do love pins. So yeah, make sure you stop by.
Yeah, guys. So make sure you go ahead and subscribe and follow Miss Melissa and Lizzie and Mr. Al. What you got coming up?
Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize. Don't you hate people who do that when they apologize? And you don't really need to. They tell you, they say on the YouTube, rule books not to apologize for being out for a while, but I feel like I have to, because I've been sick, and I know I haven't uploaded in probably about 5 or 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, something like that. So sorry, but I do have some things planned, That's right. I am getting better. I'm getting stronger, faster, more important. Important? I don't know. I'm going to be hanging out with the Robe for his birthday coming up next weekend. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be insane. We're going to be hanging out at the Polynesian. We're going to have a whole bunch of other YouTubers that are going to be popping in, saying hello, doing stuff like that there. But the likes of Big Fat Panda all the way down to, MrGonzoPR might even show up. Well, of course he is, because we're going to be celebrating birthdays together.
Woo!
Fantastic.
Gonzo's big 21st birthday, right?
Yep, that's right. That's
I
right.
wish it was 21st. It's 22, but thanks.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Today is my mother's. She claims it's her 27th birthday today because she said she just turned the numbers around and she said it works for her. She's 72 today, but yeah, a whole bunch of birthdays. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of good stuff. Panda's gonna join us again. We're gonna be doing some crazy antics with the big fat one, and then what else do I have though? I also have
What?
thanks to you guys out there, my channel reached over 500 subscribers. Finally. I know it's not big. It's like, dude, seriously, 500 subscribers. It's like, you don't know what it's taken me to get this far. All right, how many people I've had to kill? Oh, sorry. No, we reached over 500. I said when I do go over 500, I'm going to do like a who the hell am I type thing,
Good.
and tell you who your pal Al actually is, where I come from, what my background is, stuff like that. There. Thanks, Disneyland. I appreciate it, man. And also, so we're gonna be doing that, and I also want to do. I've been really wanting to do this. I've been thinking about this. Thanks, Candy Mom. I've been really thinking about doing this. Okay, you ever seen people do like retro videos? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where they take like an old video from like when they first started and they watch it again and they kind of do like a reaction video to it. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. I know I'm not there yet because I should do that like around like 10,000 subscribers or something like that. But like 500 videos in instead of just like 138, but 139. Sorry, but I don't know. I think we should do it though.
I wanted to do that, but I've actually made my first video private, I'm pretty sure, because
did you? Oh.
It's just so cringy, and I'm not really good at listening to myself back.
Yeah.
With editing, but
like
I still do it.
I won't do my first video, but I'll do my first video where I was actually on camera, because like the first like 3 or 4 videos that I did post, they were kind of just like ride through videos where I kept my mouth shut the whole time and was completely off camera. Was like, I don't want to be on here. And I just showed like Small World and stuff like that. But when I actually started talking, that's when it's the cringiest. And I think that would be the best one to do. You know?
Well, it's so exciting. You know,
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, like I'm so happy for you. Like I'm looking forward to the day where I hit 500 just like you. So
really?
You know,
Soon. Soon.
Like,
I'll be here before you know it.
Guys,
thanks, guys.
we have a mission.
Thanks,
We're
guys.
going to get now to 500.
But just like you guys said, when I look back at like my first couple of videos, because I feel like I've been learning as I go. I'm like, wow, you know, I feel like I cringe a little when I watch these first couple of videos, but I feel like little by little, you know, like I've been like learning. So
right, you get more comfortable in front of the camera, and like now, I could take my bra off in front of the camera and what? You know what I mean, girls? No? All right.
I'm still really like nervous.
Terrible.
Like, I film in front of people. I'm completely different, but I'm getting there a little bit. I mean, you can sort of see the difference in my vlogs, like obviously March, May, September. Like I got a bit more confident filming around my family. Tuesday's video is going to be my bloopers for the year, and there's just times when I go to speak to my boyfriend and I just start laughing, so I've put that in the bloopers video.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, Gonzo? You have you think you could do that? Like show an old video and
wait. Al, you're awesome, bro.
No. That's
Wow,
that's,
Melly,
that's satire.
look.
That's satire.
Look what Al's gonna do. He's gonna give annual passes. Wow, Al.
Look
Oh,
what I'm
that's
about
so
to do.
generous.
So,
Wow, Al. We love you, man. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it.
Here,
So, guys,
here, hold on, wait, here, watch. I'll show you what I actually am going to do. That way, you guys don't have to live in fantasy for the rest of your lives.
wait. Those people that are watching the replay, make sure you contact him through Instagram. And make sure you subscribe and like his channel so you can be part of the annual
Get your free
passes.
annual pass.
Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Al.
I'm typing. Hold on.
Oh, you're typing.
Typing is not my strong suit.
All right, so let me talk about real quick.
There it is.
What he said. I will give away the annual pass once I hit.
You get me to 100K, all right? I'll give you guys an annual
All
pass.
right.
All right? I will go out and I will buy that with a smile on my face. And be
Jesus,
like,
man. And here I got all excited and stuff like that.
it's worth the 500,000 at 100, 500,000, $500.
sorry, my balloon got caught in the fan.
No problem.
It happens on most of it.
So what I got is let's see what we got. We got more live stream, more blogs coming in. Obviously blogs, probably the birthday is the ones coming up. Since I'm moving and stuff like that, won't be have time to blog for a little bit, but the live stream will keep going. We have a new live stream, I think it's our Saturdays out with the Kill Guy.
Yes. Oh, yes. We need to start doing that. Yes.
We're coming with that new show on Saturdays.
Wait, were we going to start that this Saturday? But we couldn't because I was sick as a dog.
No, it's next Saturday.
Or yeah, okay. So it was next Saturday.
Oh, the Saturday.
I didn't know if we postponed
see.
or not. Yeah.
We'll see. But just make sure you check our Instagram. We're gonna go ahead and post it there when we're ready. Then new channel name, new logos coming up as well. Obviously moving to Orlando as well. But the main thing is next week is we're gonna be live from the parks,
Woo.
celebrating my birthday. So stay tuned. And the last thing is today, Breakfast with Pals will have a Instagram page.
Oh,
So make sure I'm gonna send the invites and make sure you subscribe and like us over there, which is gonna be pretty awesome.
Yep.
All right, cool. Guys,
Oh wait, one more thing
go
too.
ahead.
If you like to listen to us instead of visually see us, you could listen to us on our podcast, which is on iTunes, iHeartRadio.
Wow, he remembered.
I can't remember the third one though.
Spotify, bro.
Spotify. Check us out though, man. It's basically just a recap of everything we talked about here, and me and Gonzo add like a little bit of extra in the beginning to give you a general idea of what you're about to listen to. But you can find it on all those channels, and it's really fun. It's really great, and it's a really awesome thing to listen to on your way to work or on the way to the park or anything like that in your car.
Hey,
A lot of people listen to podcasts in the car, man.
even if you're in the bathroom, it's a good way to listen to it.
I do.
I do.
All
When I
right.
take a shower, I do.
It's fun.
Hey, I'm my biggest #1 fan. So
So you can check us out there too if you don't have time to check us out here on YouTube, the magical place.
any plans for New Year's before we go, ladies?
Yes.
I don't have anything planned just yet. I mean, I feel like New Year's sometimes out the house is the best thing because, I work that day. So just staying home and watching the ball drop, Times Square on TV, it's wonderful. I don't have any plans. I don't know if we're going to go anywhere, but, so far we're just going to stay home and relax. What about you guys? What about you, Lizzie?
I think I'm just going to stay home with Joe because I start my new job on Thursday. So I want to make sure I've slept enough and everything.
Congratulations on the new job. All
Thank
right.
you.
What about you, Al?
I'm going to hopefully be well by then.
Good.
If I am, I believe, gosh, what were we going to do? We were going to go out to eat. My family and I were going to go out to eat.
Nice.
It's something that we never really did. We never went out to eat on New Year's. So we were like, what is it like to go out to eat on New Year's? Like go to a really nice restaurant on New Year's.
Mhm.
So we're going to do that and then come home. We're going to time it out right. So it'd be like probably about 6 o'clock at night or so. We're going to go out to eat and then we'll be home by like 9 o'clock at night, and then we'll be just getting ready to like pop on television, watch the fireworks. Disney, has a great fireworks show from all over all their parks on New Year's. They go bounce from every park. It's really cool. Love watching that every year. And then my whole entire neighborhood. The reason why I don't go out anymore, besides my car getting like dented somehow in the parking lot at Epcot one year. yeah, that happened. That's for another story. Okay, but no. The reason why I don't though is because the neighborhood I live in, man, it's a Puerto Rican neighborhood. Okay, if that means anything to you guys, and they love firing off fireworks on New Year's, so they blow this place up, man. It's incredible. There's like fireworks everywhere here.
Very festive.
It's awesome. I love it. Everybody's out. They got music playing. I love it. I do. I'm gonna miss this neighborhood, but I think my neighborhood is gonna be a lot better because I might be living in the same neighborhood as that guy.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, close by him anyway.
No, that won't be cool at all. No.
Yeah, shut up. You're moving here for me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're moving 3 cities over for me, and you're saying, "No, I don't want him in my neighborhood." All right, go ahead.
Jesus.
What do you got, Gonzo? What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be with the family, chilling at home. Maybe do some fireworks again, Puerto Rican. So we got to do the fireworks.
Yes,
It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. With that said, guys, thanks for being here in the chat. Thank you. We enjoy you guys as well. Thanks for the company. Thanks for being here every Sunday. For the guys that watch the replay, make sure you subscribe to Lindsay, Melissa, Al, myself. Hit the like, thumbs up. And also, we forgot, thanks to Dean from the Live Plays. Without Dean, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for that.
absolutely.
Go visit him on the liveplays.com. So thank you. And before we go, Happy New Year. Love you guys.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New
When we see you
Year.
next, it'll be 2020.
Next
Happy
time we
2020.
see each other, it'll be a whole new decade. Oh,
I know.
that's so crazy.
No, Addie, there's no Disney Pals tonight because I'm gonna go out with my family. So no, not tonight. But
Have
next
fun with
week.
your family.
Thank you. But next weekend we will. Promise. All right, guys. So Happy New Year and see you next year.
Next
See you
year.
next year.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later. See you soon.